Hello and welcome to the program. Now it's a sink or swim time for PDP, Nigeria's main opposition party. The party has been embroiled in a leadership crisis for some weeks now. With each day that passes, the crisis continues to worsen. Now take for example, supporters of Alimodu Sharif, who is a factional or, well, he's the chairman, actually the national chairman, going by the provision of the court now, or the order of the court. Is actually the national chairman of the PDP, have clashed. His supporters have actually clashed with those against his leadership at least 3 times in the last 1 week at the national headquarters of the party in Abuja. The drama began last Monday when Sharif and his supporters went to the PDP secretariat to resume duty, but they were barred from entering the premises by security officials, specifically the police. Now, Alimodu Sharif tried to gain entrance into the building by convincing the police officials to let him in, but they did not let him in. He also made several phone calls, ostensibly to the Inspector General of Police, to resolve the problem, but still the situation wasn't resolved. With no headway in sight, he addressed journalists who were covering the drama. Listen to what he had to say now.
As you may be aware that we have been facing some challenges since we put up the National Convention in Port Harcourt last month. Will therefore consider the height of self-deceit for anyone to pretend that PDP is not in crisis. But I wish to assure you that we have been working round the clock to see how we can resolve the matter without being on the wrong side of the law. We decide to stay out of office to obey the court order. The court order has elapsed. All the judgments that are available today recognize us as the sole chairman of this party. We have had a court order in our hand to allow us to go into our office. But the Inspector General of Police, after having truce with him, that nobody should be allowed until we decided, he decided to take the law into his hands and allow the wrong people. We that have the court order, we have the court order which says that I should be the legitimate chairman of this party. Until 2018, you can see the barricade of police that the IG brought that we should not go into the office. We will be law-abiding, but Nigerian police is made for Nigerian people to observe the rule of law. The court clearly stated that the IG should give us police to come into our office. Instead, he decided to block our office. Here is a court order clearly saying we should go into the office, and nothing is stopping us from going into the office, but he brought platoon of police to block our office.
Now, Sharif and his team then left the PDP secretariat, and reports had it that they went to meet with the police IG at his office. They came back after several hours, and this time the policemen allowed them access. While inside the premises, they made straight to the conference room, where again the embattled party chairman addressed journalists. Now, that's Alimodu Sharif going into the party secretariat. They went straight in. And as soon as they got in, we understand there was no light in the secretariat at the time. Nevertheless, as soon as he got in, he and, of course, the national secretary of the party, that's it. They went into that conference room where Alimodu Sharif addressed the press. Let's take a listen now to Alimodu Sharif, what he had to say to journalists after he came back to the party secretariat and gained access. This time the police allowing him, of course, into the party secretariat.
There is nothing like caretaker. I remain the authentic chairman unless the laws of our land, if the courts make a pronouncement and say that Ali Sharif is not the chairman, I will obey as I always obey the laws of our land. Till year 2018, Ali Sharif is the national chairman of PDP. Wow. And today, when the police stopped me I went to the IG and I told the IG with my principal officers, Mr. IG, the police are here to protect us, not to take the law into their hands. And IG said, no, we are only protecting you so that, Mr. Chairman, I send the police so that nobody should harm you. I said, okay, nobody will harm me. Tell your police to open my office and I will come in. IG directed them and they opened my office today. So, gentlemen of the press, from today, I will start coming to my office and exercising my position as the party chairman. You see, sitting with me is the national secretary, head of the secretariat of this party. There is no documents that will be received by any organization without the chairman and secretary signing. So from where do you get what is called caretaker, something that does not even exist? If McCarthy wants to be chairman, let him wait and contest when we do a convention. We have nothing against it. If the party decide that he will be chairman, Ali Sharif don't want to be chairman. They begged me to be a chairman. They came, all of them. Therefore, nobody will put my reputation in jeopardy.
Now, Sheriff may insist he remains the chairman of the party until 2018, but that thought is not shared by everyone in his party. PDP's Board of Trustees had appointed a caretaker committee to coordinate the affairs of the party. Now, that committee is led by former Governor of Kaduna State, Ahmed McCarthy. Some youths of the PDP, against the leadership of Ali Modu Sharif, stormed the national headquarters of the party just 24 hours after the Sharif group had taken over the place. The youths who were supporters of Ahmed McCarthy locked all the offices, I should say, in the secretariat and, of course, handed over the keys to the chairman of the Board of Trustees.
We have now conquered our party, we have taken over our party, we have locked up our party, we have closed it down, and we are handing over. If Ali Modu Sharif tries to come here again, what he will see from the youth of this country, he will go home to tell the story. He cannot come back here again. What we are asking as the youth of this party is that now we have the keys. We are handing our key over to the conscience of our party, the leader of the People's Democratic Party Board of Trustees, Senator Walid Jibril Aminu. Now we are going to do this on behalf of youth leaders here, on behalf of other youth leaders here. We are handing them over, and we are saying that if anything happens to our party, we are going to hold Nigerian police responsible. We do that this is the key of our great party, sir. So we have blocked everywhere. We handed it over. We have chased them away. They were on their knees, and they were begging us. We allowed them to go.
This is part of the key. This is part of the key. By the glory of God and the powers bestowed on the Board of Trustees as a conscience of the party, and by the provision of our Constitution of the PDP, that the BOT is the conscience of this party, and we can bring to book any officer of this party. It is with this respect that I have decided on behalf of the Board of Trustees of BOT that we have come here to congratulate you, congratulate all of you for what we have done, and to assure you that there is no faction in this party at all. And I have received this key on behalf of the Board of Trustees of our party. And I want to assure you that it is not a It is not a chance of blaming. We are taking this key to the members of the BOT with a view of reviewing the whole situation and taking a decision.
Well, now, guess what? The drama did not end there, as another youth group with loyalties to the embattled PDP national chairman, that's Ali Modu Sharif, later stormed the secretariat. And guess what? They destroyed the padlock and they entered the premises. They went into the building, as a matter of fact. And there you can see it was late at night and the police wasn't there. These guys went in and basically cut out the key, removed the entire keys, and nobody challenged them at all. It was quite a lot of drama that day, quite a lot of drama. There you can see one of the guys trying to cut the key. Don't forget, earlier left by the group, that's the youth group now loyal to the McCarthy committee. These guys operated, and of course they cut all the keys open. They were able to gain access, and they entered the premises. And of course, well, after that incident, nothing has happened so far. Now, the PDP Governors Forum stepped into the issue. That was just around 24 hours later. They held a meeting in Abuja, and they addressed a press conference where they insisted that Senator Ali Modu Sharif is not the chairman of the party. The governors say they withdrew support for Sharif because they realized he had other motives. Now, don't forget, these same governors were actually very much in support of Ali Modu Sharif at the beginning of all of this. As a matter of fact, they were the ones who actually went to beg him to become the national chairman of the party. But then Ali Modu Sharif continues to insist that he has a court order which, of course, recognizes him as the chairman of the party. Let's take a listen now to the governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, and, of course, the former governor of Kaduna State, McCarthy, who addressed the press after this meeting.
Nigeria, as a country, needs an opposition party to make the average Nigerian get value for their votes. And any attempt to destroy opposition in Nigeria is not going to be in the interest of democracy. We stand as a party to condemn interference, subtle and strategic effort to destroy the PDP in Nigeria. I am not someone that would say I didn't support Sharif. But when you want to get married to a woman, on the wedding day, they tell you that woman has HIV. Will you still remain in the marriage? I am out of it. Anything that wants to make Sharif turn his opportunity, such an opportunity, to telling us that he wants to become president of Nigeria. After caretaker, we intend to make sure we support you to be a substantive chairman, and you are promising people everywhere that you want to do, you should come and be your vice president. I can't be part of it, regrettably.
The former chairman, Senator Ali Modu Sharif, a day or two before he forced his way into the secretariat, he had meeting with one of the governors belonging to the party in power. And then the next day, this event took place. Therefore, this creates suspicion as to what if he's claiming to be chairman of PDP, what meeting could he have had with the governor? And did he get any encouragement, any facilitation, any guarantees for him to go ahead and do what he did? This is for Nigerians to actually think about and take a position on. But we are again confident that at the end of the day, justice will be done. We are confident that all the issues before judiciary, that justice will be done. We are also confident, even if there are slips from the security agencies, they will see reason and know that it is in the best interest of everybody that they stand on the side of what is right, what is just, and that is on the side of the legitimate leadership of the party, so that peace can reign.